So, story time. It was a normal day. I was chilling, and then I got a text from my dad, and he told me that me and my brother have to go walk the dog. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Then, after I got that text, my brother comes in, and he tells me that our dad said that we should walk the dog. And I'm like, I know, he texted me too. So then we both go downstairs to go leave the house. Okay, so then me and my brother go downstairs, and I start putting the harness on the dog. For some reason, my brother's scared because he watched a scary video, so he's scared to go outside, but that's besides the point. So anyway, after I put the harness on the dog, my brother says he's scared to go and he doesn't want to go. And then my mom says, he'll be fine, you'll be fine, so don't worry. And my dad says, you need the fresh air, which he's not wrong. I mean, we haven't left the house, so I guess he was right. We do need fresh air, but that's besides the point. I didn't really want to go either, but I mean, I'm not going to say anything. I'd rather walk the dog than, get grounded, so then me and my brother just go outside the house. So then me and my brother leave the house. I don't have a Barbie doll leash, so just pretend the dog's on a leash. So when me and my brother walk the dog, it's nothing weird. We just go around the block, so it's it's 4 right turns, so we leave the house, then we go 1, then we make a turn, then we make another turn, then we make another turn, then we make another turn, and then we just stop once we reach our house again, and then we go back inside. So anyway, me and my brother, while we are leaving, we're leaving the driveway, and then we see this guy, and he has a golden retriever, so it's whatever. So we see this guy, and then he goes one way, and then we go the other way. He might have been across the street, I don't remember, but we went one way, and he went the other way. So we're about halfway home. We have I think 1 more turn to make. Then it's not halfway. We're a quarter of the way home. We're almost there. We have 1 more turn to make, and then we'd be back on our side of the block. And then we see the dude with the golden retriever again. So he went one way, we went the other way, and then we met up at a different side of the block, and he was walking the same way. So we have to go this way to get home, and he has to go this way to get wherever he's going. So he's walking the same way as us, and usually, especially now with COVID and everything, when someone's walking towards you, they were either cross the street. So if someone's walking, they happen to be walking towards you, they will either, a normal person, will either go on the road next to the sidewalk and walk there. Once you get past each other, then they'll go back on the sidewalk, or they will just cross the street until they get past you and then go back, like a normal person. So if someone walking towards you, the person either cross the street, or they'll just walk on the road until they get past you, and then they'll go back on the sidewalk and mind their own business. Usually, since people in the neighborhood I live in are pretty nice, they'll usually walk on the road or across the street for me, so I don't have to. But this dude, instead of, like a normal person crossing the street or just walking on the road until he gets past us, decides to turn around and pull his dog the other way. So now, he's walking this way, and we're also walking this way, and he's walking that way, and then to get back to my house, I have to keep walking this way too. So, I start walking on the road, being the responsible one here. So the dude's on the sidewalk, and then I'm on the road. So he's instead of, crossing the street or walking on the road like a normal person, he pulls his dog this way. And I have to go this way to get home. So I have to go past him to get home. So, and then, what else is weird? He looks back at me like I'm the one crazy here. Instead of crossing the road or, walking on the street until you get past me, he decided that he's just going to turn around and walk the other way as if, he knows I'm going that way, and then he still decides to go the other way. Bro. Then he looks back at me, he turns his head. The dog's wondering what's going on. He turns his head and looks at me like I'm the one crazy. And it wasn't just one kick Gratz. He keeps looking at me as if I'm the older one and I'm supposed to cross the street. So after that, I said, you know what, fine, I'm going to be the mature one here and cross the street. So then he keeps going, and then we're on the other side of our street. And we walk up on the other side of the street till the corner. Once we reach the corner, we cross back over and go back home. So, yeah, that was probably the weirdest dog walk I've ever went in. And now I know why my brother was scared to go on the walk. Anyway, that was the story of last time I walked my dog. This wasn't years back, it was recent. I'm recording this on Monday and this happened Sunday, but I figured it would make a good story for me to post because it was just weird. When me and my brother got back in the house, I told my mom what happened, and she said it was weird and he stood across the street. And when I told my dad, he said I was overthinking it. So, Who do you think is right? Do you think he stood across the street, or do you think I'm overthinking it? Comment down below. Because, like, he didn't look much older than me. He should have just been a gentleman and crossed the street, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.